Hey, Amy. What you doing? Hi there, Yellow. Hi there, Pinky. How are you? Hi, what's going on, Amy? I'm doing good, Yellow. Thank you. Just kind of bored tonight, waiting. We're going to watch a movie here in a few minutes, and I had a little bit of time to kill. Hey, Melissa. Hey, MC. Karaokeing and drinking watered down sake. Oh, my goodness. I'm good, Melissa. Thank you. Oh, pretty good, Pinky. Getting out my emotions. I hear you. It's good for you. Sometimes you just need to. So this is a little different tonight. I'm trying to work with the Angel Answers deck a little bit more, so I thought I would try that tonight. I love the deck, but I haven't worked with it a lot, so I thought this would be good. Just needed to. I hear you. So I hope everybody's had a good day. As far as I know, you can, Amy. What did you want to ask? Hi there, Splendora. It's a YouTube filter. It's called Dance Party. It's not always available, but sometimes it is, and tonight it was. So, hey, to Lisa. Everything is good. Well, that's always good. It is really cool. It is. I don't always get to use it, but sometimes I do, and it's better than just, staring at the owl, just plain old owl. All right, Miss Amy, what is your question? It is. Can I get you guys to like the stream, please? I would appreciate that. Super Chat, Venmo, PayPal. It's all in the description box. If Noah is missing me tonight. Okay, angels. Is Noah missing Amy tonight? Is Noah missing Amy tonight? Let me see if I can. Is Noah missing Amy tonight? Don't stop. So don't stop wondering. Oh, no, he's not missing you tonight, Amy, though, but don't stop wondering. Don't give up. So that explains why Don't Stop showed up before No. Just because he's not tonight or at this moment doesn't mean anything. Hey there, Kayla. I know, I know. Hang on, and we'll get you some angel advice. What does Amy need to do? about the connection with Noah. It's a filter, a YouTube filter. What does Amy need to do about the connection with Noah? Amy needs to trust. Amy needs to trust everything to its own time. Hey there, Crystal. I thought it did too, Splendora. I didn't know if it was just me. Okay, if I'm going to show the cards, I guess I need to cut the filter off. Okay, there we go. Hey, Gypsy. Well, that's what I was going to do. Amy, did you want some tarot or something? I've got the cards right here. They are. Okay. Yeah, I've got them right here. You like it see-through? It makes them seem mysterious. It does. The filter is really cool, but if I use it for a long time, it does get to my eyes a little bit because it shows on my screen, and that's where I'm constantly looking and reading what you guys say. So, okay. Well, I'm going to move the angel cards out of the way then. Make room to spread out some tarot over here. All right. Did anybody have a free question for the angel cards? I don't mind getting a few free ones. I mean, I need to work with them, so, you know. Thank you, Splendora. Oh, thank you, Gypsy. Okay. So you wanted an oracle pull then. All right. It's the mermaids or magical mermaids and dolphins oracle that I'm using tonight. So what do we have for Gypsy? What do the mermaids have for Gypsy? Watch your thoughts, Gypsy. Hang on, let me pull it up so I can read it. It's important to only think about what you desire, not what you fear. So watch your thoughts. If you're trying to manifest positivity, make sure that you keep your thoughts on that train of thought. That's way more important than people realize. We filter the whole world through that. It's my biggest problem. Thank you, Crystal. There we go, Amy. What am I looking at, darling? It's one of mine too, Gypsy. I mean, you seriously just have to focus. And then before you know it, it just stays that way, you know? Think out my question. Okay, no problem. Okay, so Crystal didn't get a card today. What do we have for Crystal? What do the mermaids have for Crystal? What do we have for Crystal? Ooh, Crystal, you have a healing heart. You are a powerful healer, so keep up the good work. That's what came out for you. That's cool. Huge problem focusing. Has Noah been spying on my Instagram? And if so, what's running through his mind? Okay. Spirit, has Noah been spying on Amy's Instagram? And if so, what is he thinking? Has Noah been spying on Amy's Instagram? I'm going to have to unplug this salt lamp. Give me a second. Lord, that thing kills me. I'm going to have to put it in the big room. Has Noah been spying on Amy's? Thank you, Kayla. On Amy's Instagram. And if so, what are his thoughts? Ooh. I honestly don't think he has been tonight, Amy, but his thoughts are still, he sees the possibilities, and yet he feels confined by tradition. He is trying to think of a way to wrap his mind around things differently. But this is all he knows. The Magician, the King of Pentacles, the Chariot. He's determined to stay in control of this. But I don't think he has been looking at it tonight. I think he's been thinking about you. Well, we know he's been thinking about you. But yeah. He's still trying to wrap his mind around everything. Still thinking there's only one way, you know. It's a separate one, but let me see what comes up for it. Because it kind of looked to me like he was regretting it, because he's still trying to think of a way beyond it, you know. So if that's not regretting, I don't know what it is. Is he regretting? Yeah, he's regretting. 3 of Swords, 5 of Swords, yeah. And he wishes he would have been more friendly. So yeah, he's regretting it. Miss Kayla, what is your question, hon? Thank you for donating, Amy. I appreciate that. Yeah, he ought to regret it. Is there, well, it's supposed to be talking straight to the angels, and human spirits were never angels, so I doubt it. We can see what the angels have to say, though. Oh, thank you, Amy. Okay, what's the question, Miss Kayla? Thank you, Lucinda. How are you doing? General to help. Well, the way these work is you ask a question and the angels answer it. They're called angel answers. Now I can give you a general oracle pull from the mermaid deck. Do you want that? Okay. So I just pulled the divine magic card. That means the next card will have twice the power. Playtime. So it's desperately needed. Playtime is desperately needed twice as much as at any other time. When divine magic comes up, you have to multiply the card that comes up next, right behind it. It says, the dolphins know the importance of playing as joy creates miracles and manifestation. You're not taking time out for you, Kayla. Kayla deserves her time to have fun too. You know, it can't always be about taking care of other people. Sometimes you have to take care of Kayla too. To meditate yet or take the hot bath, and exactly. And you're desperately needing that playtime. You're very welcome, Kayla. Okay, what am I deep diving, Miss Amy? Thank you for donating, Kayla. I appreciate that. What messages does Spirit have for me about Noah and our connection this week? Okay. Okay. Spirit, what messages do you have for Amy about her connection with Noah in the upcoming week? About her connection with Noah in the upcoming week. So the upcoming week is going to bring about this restructuring that we keep talking about. Um, mm, he's going to be in a more giving place. He's going to be a little more secure as far as his worrying about his finances goes. So that's good. But the restructuring around you and him comes into play in the latter part of the week. Here you are, as usual, as the Queen of Wands. And then we have the Four of Wands reversed and the Tower and the Knight of Wands, and he's also reversed. So I don't think he's going to be talking to you a whole lot about it, but he's going to be trying to restructure things in his mind. And that's over the course of this next week. Hang on, I'm looking to see what else comes up. Your advice is to stay loving. He's going to be working hard this next week. There's a distance between you. He will be holding back. He still sees the possibilities. You're going to have to basically relax and trust This is just part of it. This part of it, Amy, you can't do anything about. He has got to do this. This is a restructuring in his mind. You see, and nothing is going to do the work except for him. He has to fit it. Hmm. And he's still going to be holding back and keeping himself at a distance, but he will be doing that behind the scenes at the same time. Hmm. You're very welcome, Amy. It's my pleasure. Okay. So, did anybody else want to get an oracle card or an angel answer? Man, did I cry to the point? Mm-hmm. I've been there. Oh, thank you, Lucinda. What's your question, darling? Lapdog message. Did he send that sticker? I don't know. It must be my voice or my owl. Uh, Lapdog, kind of, yeah. Kind of threw me, yeah. Do you have a question for the angel cards? Okay. Wind down and do some art, yeah. Be up, mm-hmm. Shoot, not me. I took me a dose of NyQuil. I'm gonna sleep like a baby. What should I do to make Steve hubby feel better about himself and us? Okay. What kind of advice do you have for Lucinda to make her husband feel better about himself and them? Well, look for a sign, and abundance came out. Okay. So apparently, Spirit is about to bless both of you with abundance. You need to be looking around at signs in the environment that this is coming, because I think you'll see it. You haven't known to look for it yet, but it's on the way. So will that make him feel better, do you think? Now, abundance could be several different things. It could be abundance as far as prosperity financially, Or it could be abundance and love. It could be realizing the abundance you have, which would explain why you might need to look around and realize that, you know? So that makes sense to me. Maybe he should look around at the blessings he has. Hi there, Lisa. Money and love. What's NGW? Oh, angel perspective. A lot of times we focus more on the things that we don't have than we do on the things that we do have and the blessings that we do have. You know, it's just human nature, I guess. I'm good. Elisa, how are you? He feels he's not taking good enough care of the children, and well, abundance is coming, so that should make him feel better. Best he can for what? That's all any of us can do at the end of the day. I may not have much money, but I'm rich in other ways, and there's a lot of people out there that have a ton of money and they don't come close to having what I have as far as love and things like that go. There's a whole lot of different ways to see it. hmm I hope so too, Lucinda. Exactly. Exactly. Elisa, did you want to ask a question of the angels? She's doing real good, honey. Thank you. Phone issues, I hear you. Yes, it is. It is priceless. Okay. Mm. Amy, are you going to work on those emojis tonight? Or the badges? True love is him and I have for each other. I agree. Yeah, very cool. Very cool. No, she's right there. Amy is designing the membership badges and some special emojis for us, Crystal. Hi there, Jill. Yeah, trying to find a better replacement. Gotcha. What's your question, Elisa? Ended up coming back. Just got back on my phone. I love her back. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I've got to get a more comfortable chair. Elisa, honey, I'm just waiting on your question. There it is. Favored for me to stay here in this village. Okay. Okay. Is Elisa supposed to stay in the village that she's in? Is Elisa supposed to stay in the village that she's in? Is she supposed to stay? No. There's something better. There's something better. Okay, give me a little advice for Elisa. A little advice for Elisa. A little advice. Yeah, big happy changes. Yeah, there's definitely something better. Okay, so when? When? But you do need to wait there for just a little while. It's coming, but you do need to wait there for just a little while, okay? Should I move to the island or go home? Should she move to the island, angels? Should she move to the island? Should she move to the island? Yes. Move to the island. Mm-hmm. Dying to ground somewhere, right? For someone that has already had a general love and a 12-month forecast. Well, did you have a specific question, Jill? I mean, is it, if you'll look, in my last live, in the description box, I have several spreads, big spreads. I don't do them on live streams, but I do them, as private videos. If you're interested in getting a bigger type reading. Did the place the people of my frame of mind? You're very welcome, Elisa. Shoot, I would be moving to an island too. Sure would. Oh, thank you, Kayla. Makes so much sense. I knew something was up. What are we looking at, Miss Kayla? You're very welcome, Elisa. Thank you for coming in, sweetie, and thank you for donating. I appreciate that. Guys, can I get y'all to hit the like button, please? I would appreciate it. Figured out a question. Am I supposed to just stay in Wisconsin? Okay. Angels, is Kayla supposed to stay in Wisconsin? Is she supposed to just stay in Wisconsin? Yes, for now. Yes. Okay, for how long? For how long? Hang on, I'm getting a little more to go with that, Kayla. For the next few weeks, yes. Yeah, you need to hang out for the next few weeks anyway. Didn't want to ask and disappear like it happens, right? I missed you too. I understand about phones, Lord. I think we live our life with our phones. You're very welcome, Kayla. Thank you for donating. And I do have the tarot available here if anybody's interested and if anybody has a question for tarot. I'm going to be on probably for about 10 more minutes. So, Jill, did you have a question? Hi there, Leaves. Who is approaching me? And the angels don't work that way. This is the Angel Answers deck. Let's see, that's enough for an oracle pull, though. Would you like a mermaid pull? Oh, tarot is a $5 US donation, and then I thank you with tarot. What message do my spirit guides have for me? Okay. Okay, so what message do you have for Jill? What message do you have for Jill right now for her highest good? What message do you have for Jill right now for her highest good? What message do you have for Jill right now for her highest good? Someone is going to be offering you some advice or recently has offered you advice. Maybe you turned that advice down and regret it. Has anything like that happened, Jill? The reason I'm saying that is I have the Three of Pentacles here and the Ace of Wands behind it. So I think you turned the advice down, and I think you regret it because I have the Five of Cups right beside it. It may have even been about a relationship because I have the King of Cups and the Queen of Swords right beside it. Spirit is also saying that you need a vacation. You need to go somewhere fun and relax and have fun. Okay, hang on a second. Let me look at this. I'm thinking about a combo me and my mom had about my ex. It could be that. Did she give you some advice and you didn't take it and you regret that you didn't take it? Because it could be that. That showed up, and it showed up in your spirit message. Um, so I think they're just mostly highlighting that this occurred. They're saying for you to stay grounded and practical. There's an opportunity for a trip coming up, and they think you should take it because all you do is work, apparently. You don't take time for you. She saw the train wreck coming. It's the only thing I can think of. Yeah. Well, about this upcoming trip, Spirit is advising that you take it because you need to relax and have fun. You can't focus on everything that you have to get done all the time. Sometimes you have to go and have fun. I do work all the time. Sag with a Capricorn moon. No, they're saying you need to have more fun. That the trip, a possibility of a trip is coming up, and you need to take it. So that's your spirit message. I think the bit about the advice was just to highlight to you to just refresh it in your mind. Um, Maybe because maybe she's going to have some more advice coming up soon, and you know forget that as you get older. We did have a talk this afternoon about it. Isn't that weird? All right, leaves. What am I deep diving for you? Hang on, I'll scroll back and look. Who is approaching me in love? Okay. Spirit, who is approaching leaves in love? Who is approaching leaves in love? Who is approaching leaves in love? Someone very traditional and very controlled. This is going to be an intimate relationship. So this will get sexual. He's a very giving person, probably an air sign, very intellectual, probably an Aquarius. Patience is required to see you through this. He's not going to be the most easy man to be dealt with. I think he's very judgmental, but you know, and I think he has a very quick and sarcastic sense of humor. But other than that, he's solid, he's reliable, he's traditional, he's extremely upright morally. He's a good guy, and he's very giving. This is who is coming towards you. I don't know. That's a whole different question. I was looking at who he is, the one that's coming towards you in love. I'm not seeing anything jump for what brings him, what the attraction is, though. I'm not seeing that. He seems like a very cool guy. You know, Aquariuses can be hard to deal with, um, but they're very smart. They're very intellectual. They just think more with their head than they do with their heart, you know. But is he genuine? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay, so, right, Amy? Okay, Angel's message about Antonio. Okay, let's see what we get. What do you have to say to Priscilla about Antonio? Priscilla about Antonio. You need to communicate very clearly with Antonio, okay? You need to get more information. There's something that you don't know there, so you need to just flat, talk about your relationship. What you need more information on what to expect. So this is what came up for you to communicate clearly and get more information. And they certainly bounce off of each other, don't they? So, ask the questions that you want to ask. Don't be afraid to ask them. You're very welcome, Leaves. Thank you for the donation. I appreciate that. Why someone is in my life or what? I don't know. I don't know, Kayla. I'm just learning to work with the deck. We can try. We can see what we get. But he does not respond back, and it may, right? I don't know, Priscilla, Lord. Want to try it? Okay. You're very welcome, Priscilla. Thank you for donating. I appreciate it. Okay, who are we wanting to know about, Kayla? Why is Dorian in my life? Okay. Angels, why is Dorian in Kayla's life? Why is Dorian in Kayla's life? Why is Dorian in Kayla's life? Because Kayla is the shepherd. And sometimes you need to ask for help from others. Um, Basically, you're the shepherd, and you see that he's alone and he needs looked after. So, you being you, you jump in there to look after him because you believe in that kind of thing. But sometimes you have to accept help from other people too. Yeah. That's the answer that I have. So it's not so much answering why, but then again, I don't really need it to answer why. He's in your life because of everything you've been through, and today just kind of showed how you feel like you have to protect that and why. You're very welcome, Kayla. I think you're one that can understand on a level that a lot of people can't. And I think that's very important. Um, and I think he probably senses that, and it's probably the only thing keeping him going sometimes is knowing somebody out there gets it. Okay, you guys, so it is last call for donations, and I promise I'm going to bed this time. Been on both sides, exactly. Exactly. So, Amy, did you want to get another question before I get off? Thinking if I got one? Okay. Okay. Good night, Miss Kayla. You too, hon. Holler at me tomorrow if you get a chance, and we'll get that set up. Hello and good night, Anthony. Thank you, Gypsy. You too. All right, Miss Amy, what am I looking at for you? Been dreaming about me in his sleep. Okay. Spirit, has Noah been dreaming about Amy in his sleep lately? Has he been dreaming about Amy in his sleep lately? No, I'm not getting any indication that he has been dreaming about you in his sleep. It looks like mostly when he's thinking about you, it's during his waking hours. And yeah, yeah. I don't think he's dreaming about much right now. Um, mm-mm. The energy is stuck around that. Mm-hmm. What a letdown, man. We were hoping for good gushy stuff. No, the gushy stuff is coming, but he's not currently having any dreams. I don't think about anything. I think he's stuck. Mm-hmm. Yeah, gushy stuff, yeah. We like that gushy stuff around here. I know, I'm disappointed. Basically the same stuff. How am I going to move this love forward? Ace of Cups, Six of Swords, and to a place without Five of Wands, a lot of conflict, trying to gather a plan of action, Seven of Swords. Yeah, yeah. And then the Hanged Man. So basically the same stuff that we already knew he was thinking. Okay, angel message on whether to move on from Antonio. Okay, you're very welcome, Amy. Thank you for donating, hon. I appreciate that. Okay, so should Priscilla move on from Antonio? No, I don't think you should. I think you need to trust because it's coming to success. I don't think you should move on yet. You're just going to have to trust in the outcome. It's moving towards success. And met the mom and dad. Very cool. Very cool. Surprise for Noah. All right, donations are closed. And then we both ran to each other in an embrace. Crystal, thank you for coming in and helping me out tonight. I appreciate that. Mm, it just felt beautiful. I hear you, Amy. Mm-hmm. You try to get some rest, Amy. I mean, I know you've got, a bunch of artwork and stuff that you wanted to work on, but try to get some rest too. Just chilling. Yeah, that's what I'm fixing to do. I'll ask tomorrow if that dream meant anything. All right. All right. Good night, you guys. Thank y'all for coming in and hanging out with me. I appreciate it. Hopefully, I will see you guys tomorrow. And everybody have a blessed evening. Good night.